Monolithing. My name is Jazz, and welcome to the custom card review, old or remade edition. So, we the duologs. If you're watching this, it has been a long time since I saw you, or actually heard from you, more accurate term. And you see the image on your screen. So, on this what if, it's or not what if, this custom card is Left 4 Dead Safe House. This is like a meme card, but at the same time it gives all the Left 4 Dead monsters the high attack. But this is just goes down to about near. So, and someone made a, do you see it? Someone made that for you. But hey, it's a lot better than my spider monster or synchro monster. So, hello. My name is anti-theduellogs. Oh, different name. So, I'll be mostly watching. So, now this safe house, its effect, I know there's no Left 4 Dead official cards in the game, but this is a meme card for Hard Like Joe, too. So, this card is, they're unaffected by card effects, and this card's like ninja thing. But this one, allows when it's normal or special summon. I also took Amazon Queen and Warrior. I think Amazon Warrior, I forget, and smash their her effects. Next up, so now we move on. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, please. Thank you, duologs. Now, moving on to Left 4 Dead pills. Look at him in the eyes. Look at him in the eyes. Okay. So, this card can only equip to a Left 4 Dead monster, and equipped monster gains 2,500 attack and defense for once per turn. If this card is sent to the grave, you gain 4,000 life points and draw 2 cards. Basically, pills don't do nothing and higher. Like, throw them at each other, that's nothing. So, now, Left 4 Dead Fall of Players. This one is just so weird. And so, your opponent must keep their hand revealed once per turn during your opponent's standby phase. If they have a trap card in their hand, they lose 2,000 life points if they have a trap card in their hand at revealed. So, basically, this is supposed to be like Eye of Truth, mixed with bad reaction to Samachi. And now, moving on to What If Deku Watcher. The if this or if this card can only be activated if your opponent declares an attack on a What If monster. Before damage calculations, you can special summon 2 monsters from either player's graveyard to your field in attack mode, and your opponent must declare an attack on the special summon monster instead or else that monster on your opponent's field or your opponent or your field, it should have said your field, is automatically removed from play. Its effects are negated, and you can reveal 2 cards from your opponent's deck to be sent into the battlefield for once per turn. And this is I'm talking a little bit fast, so before the dual logs, or before you dual logs, I was trying to mimic your voice, but this is the anti-theduellogs that I'm trying to do. Yeah, don't worry. Dual-logs. As now, moving on. So, now this is a meme for the Hard Like Joe. So, goodbye, dual-logs. See you next week. Lost a turn. Turn skip. When this card is activated, your opponent loses 3 turns. If this card is in your graveyard, and your opponent draws or adds cards from their deck before they draw a card, you can banish this card to skip your opponent's 3 turns. You can only use this effect once per turn. It's broken, yes, but at the same time, if there's 3, skip your opponent 3 times. That would have been 9. And then times 2 equals 18 turns lost for your opponent. Now, fossil. Also type. Or fossils. So, 2 fossil monsters or overlay on top of the fossil warrior Skull King. When this card is XYZ summon, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card to destroy all cards from your opponent's field and hand, or for once per turn. If you do, add 1 monster for each player's graveyard or banish zone to this card as a XYZ material, and treat it as this card's summoning condition. If this card is sent to the grave, you can inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent's life points for each XYZ material that this card has. You can only use this effect for once per turn. So, this is crazy. If this card had, 8 cards, or 8, materials, and your opponent has 8,000 life points or 4,000 life points, that basically instant win you a game. Now, Fossil Cleaner, it allows, ready? I'll say this really quick. When this card is normal, or special summon, you can select 2 monsters from your opponent's graveyard and then special summon them to their field in attack mode, and their names become fossil stone monsters and you can discard 2 cards from your deck or hand to the graveyard to destroy all cards from your opponent's field, and then this card gains their combo effect for once per turn. And or if this card is or is used as like basically whatever it is, if with a monster or monsters, it gains this effect for once per turn. Here, let me buff it up. So, and it gains like some protection, and it also gains like 1,000 and attacks 3 times in battle. And so if this card is sent to the grave, you gain 4,000 life points. And Fossil Finder has a similar effect, but this one, both players send 1 card from their own decks or hand to the graveyard. If this card is used as a Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, or Link with a monster or monsters, and it gains this effect for once per turn. It basically allows it to attack 3 times in battle, and it can't be destroyed or can't be negated by your opponent's card effects. And if this card is sent to the grave, you can pay 1,000 life points to special summon this card from your graveyard or battlefield to your field in attack mode. But this card's attack and defense become 5,000 attack until 5 turns are up. You can only use this effect once per turn. So basically, similar to this card, but this one summons a monster, summon itself back, but it get like instant win. So, Time Boxer of Wizard. It is basically it takes 1 Time Wizard and 1 Warrior type monster. When this card is fusion summoned, you can toss a coin. It's basically like a similar but more stronger version of Time Wizard. But this one is like heads. You can special summon 1 Time Wizard or in all that stuff. So please leave a like, share, subscribe. And now I'm gonna get colored and of making me better. Right, in teachers? Right. Now, and I found this today, so I'm a little bit happier for it. So, do you see how? Hey, I really wanted to challenge you, Dual Logs, to that game that you were playing, since like, because I noticed that you aren't making like custom card reviews streams on YouTube anymore, and Twitch too. I noticed that there's no like custom cards sent in to you. Only me. I can only send you custom cards. Can you make one thing? Just one thing about what the heck's going on with, like, why is no one making custom cards for you? Except for me, because I made a lot of custom cards for you to not even reviewed yet. So, just please tell me. Just leave it in the comments or something before I bang my fist on a wall. I don't want to do that.